After that attack with the Trisaratons, the ship crashed on the moon and the power went out. Ugh. Everyone okay? Raph said and looked around at the dark ship. Yeah, I think we're good, Leo said, looking around as well. Donnie's eyes widened, remembering something about you, then quickly ran off to the emergency room. Guys, get in here, quick! Donnie yelled from the emergency room. Everyone quickly ran into the room where you and Donnie were. Raph got worried. He knew that you were sick with the flu. Everyone did. As everyone ran into the emergency room, there were candles everywhere in the room. You were lying on the bed, sleeping covered with the blankets and the wet cloth on your head. You were breathing softly, but everyone could hear your soft breathing. Guys, this is bad. If we have no power, she will get worse and possibly... Donnie didn't want to finish his sentence. Everyone's eyes widened. They knew what he meant. Donnie walked over to you and placed his hand on your head, stroking your hair gently. Raph quickly ran into your side and held your cold hand, then buried his face in your side. He had a crush on you when he first met you on the Fishitoids ship. He was softer around you and smiling more. So, what are you gonna do? April asked. Well, first we need to repair the ship in order to help her. We need some metal, which maybe there is some on this planet. The professor said. Well, you heard him, crew. We need to get that metal to save her, Leo said in his Captain Ryan's voice. And everyone nodded their heads and ran out of the emergency room. As Raph was about to go with the others, he heard a soft mumble. Raph? He turned around and saw your eyes open a little, then quickly ran into you. Hey, don't worry, everything will be okay. I promise, Raph said as he teared up a little, then rested his head on your head. You opened your eyes a little and put a hand on his cheek. Raph? I'm cold, you said softly. Then Raph climbed into the bed and sat next to you, wrapping his arm around you. I'll stay with you. He smiled softly at you, and you cuddled into his plastron, smiling a little. Donnie came into the room with a smile, then came over to you and held your hand. Feel better. We'll get the power going as fast as we can. Just hang in there, okay? You nodded softly and smiled at him. You're a good friend, Donnie, you said as he kissed your forehead, then left the room. Mikey came into the room and gave you a big hug. Feel better, Dad? Mikey said with a big smile, and you giggled. I'll try, Mikey. Leo came into the room and pat you on the head with a smile on his face. We'll be back soon. Try to get some rest. Leo looked over at Raph. Take care of her, Raph. Raph nodded and held you close. I'll protect her with my life. Now hurry up and go, you sappy people. Raph yelled and you started to giggle. That's when everyone started to run out at the ship. 30 minutes later, you fell asleep when everyone left. Raph was watching you sleep. He put more cold water in the washcloth to keep your fever down, and he held your hand in the whole time. He sighed softly and stroked your hair. Please be okay, my girl. You started to wheeze a little in your sleep, and Raph held you close, rubbing your back. He kissed your warm forehead and laid his head on your head. Maybe I should confess my feelings to her, Raph said to himself and looked down at you. Lights started to flicker a little, then they completely turned on. Raph's eyes widened and smiles, then he shook you softly. Hey, wake up, the power's on. You opened your eyes as you yawned. And that's when everyone came into the room and yelling your name. They all ran out to you and gave you a group hug. Aw, guys, you blushed and giggled as everyone released the hug. How do you feel? Leo said, and you took the washcloth off your head and felt your forehead. A little better than I did before. He smiled. You should have seen me. We were fighting ice dragons and I saved the day, Casey said as he pointed to himself. No, you didn't. I told you to give your packs and I threw it at them. Donnie glared at Casey and you started to laugh. Raph smiled at you and wrapped an arm around your shoulder. Hey, listen, I've got to tell you how I feel, he said and held your hand tightly, then kissed you on the lips. Everyone's eyes widened, including yours, but you melted into the kiss and kissed him back. Raph pulled away and smiled. I've loved you for the longest time, and ever since we came on this ship and meeting you and the professor. You made me soft and smile a lot because of you. I want you in my life. So, will you be my space girl? He said as he blushed, looking away. You couldn't believe it. Raph confessed his feelings to you? He likes you back. You nodded as tears started to show in your eyes. Yes, you said, and hugged him tightly, and he hugged you back tighter. And everyone yelled and cheered. It's about time, bro, Mikey said, clapping. Now Raph doesn't have to hit me anymore. Oh, don't count on that, you said, smirking and getting up. Oh no, Mikey said as he started to run. Get back here, Mikey. You kissed Raph on his cheek and ran after Mikey. Everyone started to laugh. That's my space girl, Raph grinned.